we're good? Coach, if you'd like to start with a quick statement, we'll take questions.
Yeah, I was proud of the way our team fought. I thought they came out with the right energy and attitude. Took a 3-0 lead. Had a critical fourth down there in the first quarter that they were able to convert on, and then we had a fourth down in the second quarter that we weren't able to convert on, and kind of flipped the momentum. And a game like this, when you're playing against the #1 team in the country, you gotta make those plays, and we didn't make them today. But I was proud of our guys, and get ready for next week.
If you've got a question for Coach Drinkwitz, please use the raise hand function. We'll start with Mitchell 40.
I obviously saw both Tyler and Brady behind center. What was just kind of your impressions of how each guy played today?
I'll have to go back and watch film. I thought both of them had good and bad, both some learning experiences for both of them. We weren't really able to consistently throw the football with them, and that's something we're going to have to work on.
Eric Blum.
Eli, it seemed like the rush defense actually did pretty well today. Was the plan kind of to stack the box coming in and try and see if Bennett could beat you with his arm, or what was kind of the thought behind that?
Yeah, I mean, we were trying to stop the run. That's what they do, and when you do that, then you're susceptible to the pass yards, and credit them. They made a couple of really good plays, a couple of really good catches.
Emily Leiker.
Hi, Eli. Jalen Carley's had that interception today, and then I believe 10 tackles as well. Just what did you think of how he played with your secondary today?
Yeah, I just told him before the game, he belongs in that field. He's a really special player, and he's got a really bright future. And, this is his first year to really play free safety, and so he's growing and developing, and really like what his future is going to be for us. Really proud of him.
Dave Matter.
Eli, the quarterback plan, was it to kind of a scripted rotation throughout? Would you go with the hot hand if you felt like somebody was coming off of a good drive, or how'd you go about that?
Yeah, excuse me. I mean, we told them both they were going to play, and I thought Mako had, the first couple drives, and Brady had a couple of drives, and just trying to see if one of them could really spark us and sustain it. Both of them did some good things.
Natalie Jones.
Hey, Coach, curious, what was the message to your team in the locker room after this game?
Yeah, basically the same thing I told y'all. I was proud of their effort, but we got to play cleaner. We got a 3-game season left, and our backs are against the wall. We need everybody pushing in the same direction to try to get this thing to a bowl game, and that's what our total focus is. And that's what everybody's got to do. They got to flush this one, and we got to show up tomorrow ready to go to work and do everything we can to get ready for South Carolina.
Lila Bromberg.
Eli, with the blocked punt and then Georgia being able to score quickly, just how much do you think that changed the momentum of the game and just kind of turned things around there quickly in the second quarter after the start you guys had?
Yeah, they scored, and then we went 3 and out, blocked the punt, and then they were able to go down and score again. Then we went down and missed the fourth down conversion. So it was a really big momentum swing, and obviously something that can't happen. Again, we didn't play clean enough. We played with good enough effort, but we didn't execute at a high enough level, and we got to work on that.
Mason Arneson.
Hey, Coach, it seemed like on those last couple possessions, there were some more downfield passing plays than we saw in the first 3 quarters. What kind of caused you to adjust that game plan down the stretch?
Probably more confidence in our ability to throw the ball at those moments.
Jack Sobel.
Eli, obviously a really tough defensive front for Georgia. How do you think your offensive line played today?
I'll have to go back and watch tape, but felt like that they created some opportunities for us in the run game. I thought our quarterbacks were able to run for a few yards. The game plan going in was to try to stay as close as we could through the first half, and then see if we couldn't create some momentum in the second half. And felt like we tried that. Obviously, we had the surprise onside kick to start the second half that got buzzed out from the home office. So just didn't work out the way we wanted it to.
Mitchell 40.
Eli, you all got down to the red zone on your second offensive possession, and it kind of stalled when you had that looked like a miscommunication between Tyler Macon and Tyler Beatty. Are you able to kind of identify what went wrong on that play?
Yep. We were supposed to have a speed motion out of the backfield, and we didn't get that done. It's on me. It's on me. It's on me.
And a final question from Dave Matter.
Eli, was Connor close enough to where you back next week, or too early to know?
Too early to know. Soft tissue injury. Won't know till probably Wednesday or Thursday next week.
Be right back with players. Thanks, y'all.
Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm good.
We've got defensive back Jalen Carlisle. If you've got questions, please use the raise hand function. Natalie Jones.
Hey, overall, how would you assess, how the defense performed today?
I honestly feel we held our own out there. We did a great job stopping the run. Just got to do a better job in pass game wise. But I feel like we came out and held our own. Came out with some good drives in the beginning of the game. So I just feel like we did a pretty much good job overall. Just got to finish some things and clean some things up.
Eric Blum.
JC, you obviously now have 4 picks on the year. Is that something you can practice of, okay, this is where the quarterback is going to throw the ball, just those kinds of tendencies, types of things where you can be in better positions to get more of those to the team?
We have a lot of drills that we do throughout the week, a lot of tips and overthrow drills. So, just being in different places from my position is pretty much what we do throughout practice, just different drills that kind of help me, when the ball's tipped in the air, just keep running to the ball and then somehow I find it. So, just keep doing those drills throughout the week. That keeps helping me.
Dave Matter.
JC, you guys tried for the onside kick to start the second half. Did you feel like at halftime that you could steal some momentum that you maybe make this game competitive? What was the feel like coming out of the locker room?
Yeah, we had a good Coach Drink came in, gave us some good motivation coming out into the second half, and getting that onside. We thought we got it. That would have been a huge breaking point in the game. I feel like for us, just have momentum going into the rest of the game.
Emily Liker.
JC, with some younger guys on the ball on the offensive side, did the defense feel any added pressure to step up this game at all?
Not more than the need to step up, just more encouraged, because we know our situation heading into the week. So, just more encouraging our teammates, our younger teammates who are going to be in spots, they've never been in before. Just encouraging them and, giving them the strength they need to just go out there and play. They play football all their lives. They can keep going right here. It's nothing different. Just keep playing. So I feel like encouragement was the big thing heading into this week with the younger players.
Mitchell 40.
So you mentioned being fairly successful stopping the run. Was that the priority coming into the week? And how much pressure does that kind of put on the back end when you devote so much resources to stopping the run?
Heading in every week, we try to stop the run and pass. It's not really just one-sided. But I feel like we just, this is one of our better weeks, versus a better team, stopping the run and trying to hold them on their ground. But, passing game-wise, just like I said earlier, we just got to keep emphasizing that, just going over that. And I'm pretty sure we'll be good for the rest of the season.
Eric Blum.
JC, I know you guys have already played 9 games this season. What do you feel is left on the table for the team in the final 3 games?
Our goal is to make a bowl game. Unfortunately, we can't win the SEC East, but, we can still make a bowl game. We have to get a couple more wins to be bowl eligible, and that's our goal heading into the rest of the season.
And a final question from Natalie Jones.
Coach Drink mentioned going to a bowl game. I'm curious, what's the mindset like for this team, trying to get there, and kind of what's Coach Drink's message to you guys to really get to that point?
Finish as a team. The season hasn't gone how we wanted it to, but just finishing as a whole team. Offense and defense coming together, cheering each other on, encouragement on the sidelines. I feel like that's his biggest thing. For us heading into these last 3 games to be bowl eligible, and I feel like we can do it, and I feel like we will do it.
Thanks, JC.
Yes, ma'am.
We've got linebacker Chad Bailey. If you've got questions for Chad, please use the raise hand function. Natalie Jones.
Hey, we're just talking about you talking to JC about getting to a bowl game. Eli mentioned getting to a bowl game. How much emphasis has, been put on that, finishing out the season strong? What's kind of the mindset of the team right now?
The mindset of the team right now is to just flush this one and get back to work. Our mindset is always 1-0, and that's what we're going to do.
Lila Bromberg.
How do you think, you guys improved at all against defending the run today, and just how do you kind of assess how you guys did in that area?
I think we did a great job at stopping the run today. They got two really elusive backs that can get out and make some plays, but I think we did a good job of containing them today.
If you've got questions for linebacker Chad Bailey, please use the raise hand function. Dave Matter.
Chad, some of the did they surprise you at all that they came out trying to throw the ball maybe more than you would have expected, or was it just kind of some coverage issues that you might have had? Some of those long plays they were able to pull off.
No, I don't think it surprised us much. Our plan was to come in and stop the run. So once we did that, they had to figure something else out to do, and that's what they did, throw the ball.
Questions for Chad Bailey? Kyle Pinnell.
Chad, you talked a little bit about how you felt successful running the ball. Just how do you carry that forward against South Carolina and then against Florida in the next two games? What specifically do you guys have to do, or did you see from this game that you want to continue carrying forward?
Just stay consistent. We stopped the run today. We got to do it next week and the week after that.
Thanks, Chad.